Oh yeah, what's going on, fam? It's your man VACAY-J, and yes, we are back with a live stream. I am here with my co-host, part of the panel, the lovely, incredible Amy Veronica. What's going on, eh?
What's going on, Jay? What's up, peeps?
All right, all right. We want to welcome everybody to the show, and we're gonna get it started. You already know we are breaking down. What episode are we breaking down today?
Episode 3.
Episode 3, one of the hottest, steamiest.
Genius.
Oh man, we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. So we'll be right back. All right, fam, we are back. We are back. Welcome back to the show. Again, I am VACAY-J, and I want to thank you all for coming on to our live stream today. We are in the pink officially again. As you see, I have my special pimp shirt on, you know what I'm saying? A little pinky ring. We are ready to make it do what it do, break down this episode. Again, this is one of the steamiest, craziest episodes that we've seen thus far for season 2. So I am here again with Amy Veronica. I tell you, fam, listen. We've been talking about this thing since it came out, right? We've been talking about this thing for what, a day, right?
Yeah,
A day or two. Because, this has been an incredible, steamy episode. And again, we're looking for your comments. Before we get started, I want to make sure you know that not only myself, but also Amy Veronica, she has a channel as well where she does makeup and she does a whole lot of other things. She's also a music artist as well. So do me a favor, fam, go ahead, click on that link in the description. Make sure you subscribe to her page as well. Show us some love. And absolutely, if you haven't, I don't know why you haven't, but if you haven't subscribed to the VACAY-JayTV channel, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do me a favor right now, go ahead and hit that like button for us as we get started. I'm looking out for your comments, fam. I'm looking for your comments. What's going on? Oh man, the fam is in the house. I see y'all. What's going on? World famous V12, what's happening? All right, Naya, I see you.
What's up, y'all?
Okay. Yeah. You know, we got to make it do what it do. Y'all ready for this? We going to break it down. So you guys are definitely part of the show. If you're watching live with us, you are now part of the live show. So we need your participation. If you agree to be part of the panel as well, be part of the VACAY-J notification squad, go ahead and type in some 7s below as we're about to break this down, family. Let me know you with me. Let me know you with us. And anybody watching this live or the replay, we appreciate you. Absolutely. As you see below, there's going to be a banner. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do so. And we're going to get into all of this today. So, Amy, you know how we do. Listen, I'm in the paint. I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I mean, I'm looking for roulette right now, like a lot of people.
I should have dressed up as Uncle Clifford today, because, woo!
I know, right? Steamy episode. So let's start off. You already know. Let's start off with rating the show. And everybody that's watching live, go ahead and rate the show on a scale of 1 to 10. Amy, what do you rate this show? What do you rate this episode?
This episode, man, I gotta give it a 9.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I tend to be like way up in the stratosphere with my ratings anyway. But you know, to me, this was definitely a 9. Like it was hot, it was sexy, it was steamy, it was revealing, it was telling. Like, you know what I'm saying? We unpacked, or I should say they unpacked a lot in this episode, I feel like.
Absolutely. All right, we see some 9s in the building. 9 gives it a 9. Okay, I like that. Okay, world famous V. 9+ for you. Okay. Definitely type below in the comment box. Let us know why you rated what you rated. Right. I think I'm right along with the VACAY-J squad here. And I'm gonna do it a 10.5 with a blaze on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Because
fire emoji.
let me tell you, fire emoji. let me tell you something, family. Woo! Like I had to, I got the collar right now. I'm just like, whoo! It was hot. It was hot in my house when I was watching it. Absolutely, yeah. People talking about it. Absolutely, this is one of the craziest episodes. So we don't do play by play, right? But we find out the 3 things you like and the 3 things you didn't like. Definitely type below in the comment box. What are the 3 things you like? What are the 3 things you didn't like? Let's start with what you like first, right? The 3 things you like from this episode. We'll start off with, of course, Amy, and we're gonna be reading the comments as well.
So I like that we got a little backstory on Mercedes. Like
Okay.
we found out why Terica is with her stepmom. So giving us that little bit of that tidbit of information was a highlight for me. Like let me preface this by saying I am a fully heterosexual female. Let me just preface this by saying that.
You better preface it.
But listen, I will say I like the fact that was it Farrah, the wife? Sis got in where she fit in. That was the arrangement, but this is what we doing now. So like, I ain't mad at sis. I ain't mad.
Absolutely. Hey, listen. Like I said, it was hot and steamy.
But I wasn't mad. And then
so that's 1 or 2.
My third one. And listen, I cheered when Uncle Clifford hit the pole. I was like, hey.
Wow. I was
listen, if you
shocked.
gonna run it, you better be able to do it.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was like, what? Uncle Clifford on the pole? Flipping around? Like doing doing everything and then drop with the split. I'm like, whoa. Okay, so those are the 3 that you like. Let me give you the 3 that I like. All right? And family, chime in below. Definitely drop your comments below. Let us know if you agree, disagree, or if you want to add on anything. Definitely type that below. And again, we got the super chat. So if you'd like to absolutely donate, definitely I want to highlight any comment that you have pertaining to the show. Definitely send us a super chat. We'll definitely highlight that. So fam, I'm going to start off at the top. Okay. What's going on, fam? I'm going to start off at the top. First and foremost, shout out to Gail Bean. Okay. Gail Bean in the Paradise Room doing her thing off the top. I'm going to shout her out. I mean, her character is Roulette. We know Roulette. She's doing a whole lot. Like, she's doing a lot. She's doing the most, right? She's doing the most. But, yeah, like Gail Bean, man, I was like, that's Wanda? That's Wanda from Snowfall. Stop playing. It's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? She's showing the goods, too. I was like, oh, wow. Leon going to be mad. He going to be mad. Leon is mad. He probably looking for it right now. But Gail Bean off the top, right? Then I want to get to Miss Mercedes. When she was up in that penthouse, man, oh man, and the coach. We're going to talk about the coach because I know everybody talking about the coach. It's not the same coach. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But when Mercedes was doing her thing and they had the pole all set up for her, like she was looking real good, okay? Like even though she was having a problem with her shoulder, she was like, she made it happen. You know what I mean? Like she made it happen. Now, she was almost interrupted by the gummy bears. The gummy bears.
Right.
Gummy bear, right?
Well, she was interrupted twice by the gummy bears.
Right, because Tarika's phone was calling. We know why. We're going to get into that too.
Right.
But yeah, Mercedes was looking real good. And yeah, let's not forget, like my third thing that I love, I'm going to say I love, was when they went on tour. Champagne. That joint is crazy.
I knew that was going to be in your top.
That joint is fire, man. Family, let me know what you think about that Champagne campaign. Then they did the whole video and how that came together. I was like, whoa, that joint was tight to me, like real hot, real fire. Like I went to the, I'm not going to say the name because they ain't paying us here, but I went to the platform where you play music that has to do with a fruit. And I played that song,
What's your garden
Champagne.
eating?
Can't that joint. I was like,
What's your garden
I was up in
eating?
my car like, what? Yeah. So those are 3 things that I like the most, right? So family, definitely chime in below. Let me know your 3 things that you like the most about this episode as we break it down. If you again, if you just joined us, welcome to the VACAY-JayTV and Friends show. Amy V on my left. All right. And the family is here. All right. And again, if you haven't subscribed, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. All right. So let's go to this. The 3 things that stood out to you the most that you didn't like. Let's break that down, fam. Amy, we're going to start off with you. What didn't you like? The 3 things that stood out, just like, man.
What did not like?
Yeah.
This is hard to answer with this episode. Honestly, I guess if I had to say something I didn't like, it would be Roulette. You know, she trying to turn the pink into a whole house. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't what we supposed to be doing. Like, you know, you topping off Sundays and whatnot. Like, we ain't supposed to be doing that.
Yeah, Roulette was doing the sloppy toppy. Yeesh.
Yeah, you know. So if I had to say, it would probably be that. And you know, I just don't like Patrice. I don't like Patrice.
Pastor Woodbine?
I don't like Patrice at all.
Even after her top hitting song, Where the Blessings Reside, even after that?
Even after that, I don't like Patrice.
Well, you're not the only one, because Lil Wayne don't like it too. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that, right? Lil Wayne does not like her. Wayne Cow. Okay. You know, and what's the other one?
I don't know. I don't think I have a third one.
You don't think you have a third one? Okay.
I don't have a third one.
Uh-huh. Right. So we see it in the chat. Yeah, a lot of people kind of agree with you as far as Roulette, right? Making herself look bad. I see you, Apple Pie. I see you, Naya, right? The wife and then lovely, relationship. Yeah, it's crazy. That whole situation is crazy, right? That whole situation is crazy. This whole episode had to do with people basically compromising themselves or putting themselves up for sale. That's the way I see it. This was a whole lot of, Roulette doing what she doing, right? Hey, you give me an extra stack, I'm willing to break the rule, give you some sloppy toppy, right?
Right.
And then you got Mercedes seeing that her and Whisper, they making mad money, and Mercedes is like, yo, I need to take this coach up on that deal. Now let's talk about the coach real quick. All right. Season 1, the coach was a totally different dude, totally different actor, right?
I hear you. It's windy outside, and the wind just completely blew my patio door open. I hear you. I got
okay. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep talking to my people. You gonna handle that? So, yeah, if you remember the first season, fam, yes, the coach was a totally different dude, totally different guy. Didn't get his name, but I know that he played the manager on that TV show on ABC called Queens, right? That's where, you know, Tasha from Power. Right. That's with Brandy. That's with the other Spanish girl or whatever. And some artists or whatever, right? Was it Sweetie? I think it was Sweetie. I think it was. But that show got canceled. So I guess dude wasn't available to do season 2. So they got somebody else, right? They got somebody else to play the coach. And a lot of you guys, ladies, y'all not really feeling this coach. Y'all like, yeah, he like a old retired basketball, football
and
player.
He's real creepy looking.
He kind of what?
He's real creepy looking. Like I don't know, he gives me like pedophile vibes. I ain't like it.
Dang. Dang, she said pedophile. Man, okay. Yeah, the coach, right? Coach had no shame. That's right. That's right. Now, coach had no shame. Yep. Apple pie. Yep. Hot mess. Coach and the wife. I mean, at first, she wasn't with it, right?
No.
First, she was like, okay, Mercedes. And then what did Mercedes say? We talked about it. What did Mercedes say?
When she walked in and she's like, this place is beautiful. And so it was like this, she hit up with this dumb broad, beautiful. So she already had this, perception of I'm doing this for whatever reason, for the sake of my marriage because I don't want out of.
Right.
out of this. So I'm giving him this permission. And
Right.
then he brings this dumb broad in here,
Right.
and but then the script gets flipped a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and now she's intrigued and then ultimately enticed by Mercedes.
Right.
So
So when
yeah,
she went up on that pole, she
yeah.
was like,
But
whoa.
even before that, when she broke down the photograph.
Yeah, she was like, okay, I see what you're trying to do.
Hmm.
You're trying to get in a little bit. I don't think she really was really into it, but she did feel how she was defending her, because her husband was
No,
like, yeah, she's not a professional. And what Mercedes said, you said, you better recognize Negro. She is a
right.
professional. Like,
But I
look at
think
this
it was
picture. Da da da
still
da. She
I
was like,
think it was
nobody
still
ever broke my
something
picture
that
down like
grabbed
that.
her though. It was still something in that moment that grabbed her because after she finished what she was saying about, the photograph and being taken from the angle of being above the man,
Yeah.
like when she sat down, when Mercedes sat down,
Yep.
she's like, nobody's ever described that picture like that before.
Mm-hmm.
So I think
Mm-hmm.
it was more than just a shift in her perception of Mercedes.
Uh-huh.
I think that's kind of where the attraction. Sorry about the thunder.
Oh
I
boy.
think that's kind of where some of the attraction started to shift a little bit.
Yeah. Absolutely. Like, yeah, she was really feeling Mercedes, open to Mercedes.
Yep.
Because she saw that Mercedes wasn't just coming in there just to mess around with her husband, right?
Right.
She was actually trying to be cool with, her name is Farrah. That's her
Right.
name, Farrah.
Well, mhm.
Okay. So yeah, Farrah is open off your girl Mercedes. Okay.
And
When she saw
what
her
my
go up on
prediction
that
is,
thing,
you
she was
talked about
killing it. Uh-huh.
that.
Oh
My
yeah.
prediction is I think something is gonna transpire on the side. This arrangement is
Yeah.
about to get real different.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm seeing all your comments. Yeah, it's a lot of great points up in here. Listen, we already know, like, I think Mercedes and Farrah, yeah, they're gonna do some things. I was thinking in my mind, like, yo, they're gonna get rid of the coach. You can't get rid of the coach though, because that's where the bread coming from, right? But whatever way possible, they may have a relationship down the line. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens with that. Okay. Okay. Let's talk about it. Your boy Little Murder. Your boy Little Murder and Big T. This is the talk of the town, okay? Because there's a lot of conspiracy going on, and I want to just get right into it, okay? Can we get right into it? Amy, can we get right into it? Okay, Amy's frozen. Family, can we get right into it, family? Right? She'll be back. Can we get right into talking about Big T and your boy Little Murder? So me personally, I believe and I think that Big T and Little Murder, when they was locked up, they had something going on when they was locked up. What do y'all think about that? I think they had something going on, right? I think your boy Little Murder or vice versa, they was doing some things while they was locked up. And then when he was talking about that guy shanking him, right? The guy shanking Little Murder, and then your boy Big T went ahead and fought the dude and ended up in lockup, ended up in a hole, right? What happened after that is that Little Murder started writing them little love notes. He said, those stupid lyrics or whatever, but it was little love notes, right? So he started writing them little love notes, gave it to the CEO, and the CEO gave it to Big T while he was in the hole. He said, those letters got me through and everything else like that. Yeah. So I see you. Yes, absolutely. I really think they got something going on. I think it's going to be revealed. If not next episode, the episode after that, like something is going to happen where Little Murder is going to be exposed even more so. All right. Apple Pie, you agree with me? Okay. Yes. Naya, okay. He was writing love songs. Yeah. There you go. He was writing like little poetry songs, right? Absolutely, Naya. Absolutely. Yeah. So Big T, yeah. Big T is definitely on the low. Absolutely. He does. Like he's really looking out for him. If y'all remember seeing the part where they was in the dressing room, right? And Miss Mississippi got her chocolate covered strawberries and whatever. Little Murder's like, hey, why not getting these strawberries? And Wodie's like, hey, you allergic, right? You allergic. And then when she went to put it in Little Murder's mouth, Big T slapped it out of her hand. I think that was more than just a, hey, I know he's allergic. I think it was like, hey, don't do that because my man gonna get allergic to it. He's gonna have an allergic reaction. I kind of felt like, you know how you kind of like look out for your man if he's doing something or somebody trying to do something to him. You like, get out of here. Don't be touching my man, or don't be touching, don't be touching my girls, for the guys out there. So I think that's exactly what's going on here. They really trying to cover up their relationship. And I believe I put this picture in my last recap. Definitely check it out. And I put it in the what's next. It's a picture floating around here with your boy Little Murder, like he is about to kiss, or he's finished kissing like the forehead of Big Teak, and they look like they in that hotel room, got the same red shirt on, kissing his head. So yeah, we gonna see what happens with that. Okay, I think we got our special panel guest back. Let's see if she's all right. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay.
The storm is tripping.
Oh, you got a storm out there. Okay.
Yeah, we got a storm, and it knocked the power out for a minute. So
well, welcome back. Naya and Apple Pie a la mode was keeping me company. Thank you for keeping me company as my, other panelists was going. I appreciate you. Shout out to y'all. Absolutely. So what I was talking about while you was gone, with my pinky ring up to the moon.
I see.
What I was talking about when you was gone was how Big T and Little Murder, I believe they have relationship. All right. I believe it. I laid it down, and I know you have your thoughts on it. So I want to hear your thoughts on Big T and Little Murder.
So I didn't think that they had. Initially, I didn't think that they had anything going on. I think that he's very much in love with Uncle Clifford, and very much where he wants to be. You and I talked about it yesterday, and you shared your perspective with me, which kind of did shine a little light, on the way he was acting, what may have happened when they were locked up together. So I mean, I don't necessarily discount that that something may have happened between them, but then at the same time, I'm thinking maybe there was just like a secret crush with, maybe it's a secret crush that he has on Lil Murda, because he revealed, you used to send me, these raps and they was whack or whatever, and I don't think Lil Murda ever really knew that he was like holding on to him like that they meant something to him. So I don't think they had something going on. I think he's going to probably reveal that he has feelings for him. He wants to have something going on.
Oh, so you think that Big T wants to have something going on?
Yeah, I think he wants to have something going on.
All right, let me tell you something. All right. So we already know for sure that Little Murda definitely broke Uncle Clifford's back out, as he says, over the thing, right? So we already know how your boy Little Murda gets down.
Right. That
didn't just happen. I believe Little Murda probably always been like that. So because of that, and he was in lockup, what goes on in lockup, for those that don't know sometimes, not with everybody, but when the female is not available, it'll get to some point again.
You got access to.
You already know. I don't have to finish the sentence, right? So sometimes that's what happens, where hey, the dude is right there, and they do what they do. Okay, but this is what I'm saying right here. To me, right here, this does not look like. All right, I'm just saying goodbye. Somebody said that on my comments. All right, I'm just saying goodbye. Fam. If my boy try to kiss me like that, nah, no, I don't think so. You don't be grabbing my face like this. Like, this is how you kiss each other. Like, this is how you kiss a lady. This is how you, ladies, y'all grab your man's face or whatever, his beard or whatever it is, right? Yeah, that's an intimate type of move right there. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, okay, all right, see you later. Nah, it's not like that at all. He's like,
Right.
baby, I'm about to kiss you in the head. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, give it up. Give it up. Fam, drop your comments. Let me know what you think about this right here. I believe they had something going on. And that's why, if you remember, let me stop this real quick. That's why, if you remember, when Big T got out, if you looked at Little Murder's face when he gave him a pound, right? He's like, oh man, good to see you, da 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 da. And then you see his face, he's just like, oh shoot, my man is out. You know what I'm saying? Like he looked like he had a face of concern because he already is messing with Uncle Clifford. So now his man that was in jail with him is out.
Right.
How's he gonna figure that out when he's in love with Uncle Clifford, and at the same time he had his man up in prison? Yeah, very interesting conversation, right? Let me see what everybody's saying here, right? Let me see what everybody's saying. She says, let me see. Now I understand. Oh, the chat is going crazy. I appreciate y'all. I guess I'm gonna have to highlight it, right? Guess I'm gonna have to highlight y'all, right? Understand you Big T, but I'm too invested in Little Murder for you to mess with that. That's what Naya said, right? Let me see. Oh, what's going on, Marissa? How you doing? Apple pie, Alamo, what you say? Said, I think Uncle Clifford gonna take a problem with Big T. Yep. When he come through and see them together, if Uncle Clifford take Little Murder back. Yep. See, everybody's in agreement. Okay. Let me see. Who else? Hey, what's going on? M. Williams, what's going on, fam? Big T seems to be really in love, right? Exactly. Big T is definitely in love with his boy. Absolutely. Let's see in Woods, what you talking about? All right. In the season, Wody called Little Murder. He said, I thought it was just the one time when he saw you come. Right. So now Wody knows it's more than one time.
So I can see it. I can't.
Right. So absolutely. Some comments you're gonna see. Some comments are too big to be on the screen. But here's the thing, right? So you right, N. Williams. That statement right there from the first season. Oh, I thought it was just that one time. He talking about Big T. Good point.
Okay.
Good point.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. I see you, Apple Pie Alamo. Salute to everybody. Thank you for joining us. Definitely hit us with a like. I appreciate y'all if you're enjoying the conversation. But yes, first love versus true love. Ooh. I'm gonna highlight that one. Ooh, that's deep. Ooh. First love versus true love.
But wait a minute, Naya. Let me challenge Naya.
You gonna challenge it? Let me challenge the whole. Let me challenge the comments. Go ahead.
Is it really a first love versus true love, or is it a first experience versus a first love? Because maybe Clifford is the first love, and Big T is the first experience.
Maybe. I mean, you want to get all technical and stuff. I like her version. I like Naya's version. Like I like that. First love versus true love. Because so which one? Type below in the comments, Naya. Who's the true love and who's the first love? Who do you say is the true love? Who do you say is the first love? That's what I want to know. Who you think, right? So he's in love with Clifford, right? He's in love with Clifford, right? I see you, N. Williams. He's in love with Clifford, clearly. I mean, postcards every city he go, right? And he's sending love letters, right? I love you and all this and that, right? But Big T, that was his boy. He looked out for him. Like they were saying how the dude was saying how Little Murder's muscles was hiding inside. Like he was like probably mad skinny. And Big T took care of him. So yeah. Okay, Marissa, what did you say? Let me post it up here. Let me pull it up. It says Uncle Clifford is the first love and true love. Oh shoot. We getting into it today.
Let's go.
The first and the true. Okay.
Let's go.
I see you. Okay. Man, y'all going in today. I love it. Yeah, he might be a low-key second to Big T. Okay. So again, a lot of controversy. Who's the true love? Who's the first love? I like this. I may do a video on that. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all. Y'all giving me ideas for the next video. Look out for that. Right? True love, first love. Wow. That's going to be deep. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's going down. You know what I like about Miss Mississippi? Let's talk about her. Some of y'all was like, yeah, we don't like Miss Mississippi, and she kind of catering to Derek. Well, guess what? She not with Derek right now. She on the road getting her bread, right? But this is what I like about her. The fact that she knows what's going on between Little Murder and Uncle Clifford. And she is in full, total support of them being together. You know what I'm saying? Really supporting him like, yo, if you're going to do this, like, be for real about it. Don't play a game. You the poet, write something special. She's all for that love. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's what she truly wants, right? We can go and talk about her and Derek, right? But I think that's what she truly wants. She truly wants to be in love. She wants to be around love. She wants to experience love, but that's not the love she's getting from Derek. But she sees this Little Murder Uncle Clifford thing. Yeah, she's all for it. She's all for it, right? Okay, Amy, what you think? Talk to me.
I would agree with that. I would absolutely agree with that. I think not only is she missing that element of love and true love and real love, but she's also missing the pink. She's missing family. Right. When they had that conversation, like what got you X from the pink. Yeah. She she know what she did, so there's some guilt there as well. I don't even. It's like it's a double-edged sword, because on the one end, she does love Derek, like she loves that man, for sure. And on the flip side, I would dare to say she thinks Derek loves her, but he doesn't love her properly. Like, right. The thing that I keep saying, I think she wants to be in that relationship. She just wants the violence and the controlling piece and, all of the bad stuff to go away. Like, if he got himself right and wasn't, stalking her cycle and, clocking her cycle and,
crazy.
Got, tagged on her phone and, know about her location at all times. Like, if he wasn't crazy, she would be in a happy relationship. She would be happy with what she had, but he crazy.
Yeah, I mean, again, I agree with you totally. She wants that love, so when she sees that Uncle Clifford and Little Murder situation, she's all for it. I want to highlight this one right here because this is hilarious. Said he sent Uncle Clifford a postcard. Boy sent Big T toilet paper. I mean, he could only do what he could. You know what I'm saying? Being in lockup. I mean, the dude can't buy a car in lockup. But that's, that right there, Marissa, hilarious. Salute to you.
That's hilarious. Facts, though.
Oh, man. Okay.
Let
me see. Take on advice. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that. So let's see. Naya got something. It's a big one right here. So Big T is the first. Love. He was sending the postcards to the same way he was writing a little more on tissue, right? So Clifford is the true love. When he interacts with the grandmother is special. Absolutely, I agree. Clifford is the true love. I mean, when he went to that door and he saw him in that mirror, I just wanted to come by. I've been texting, calling, and getting nothing back, And even Clifford was behind the door like, I want to talk to him, but it is what it is. So that's the true love.
Like I said in our live last week,
Yeah.
Uncle Clifford just doesn't want to be a secret. And until Lil Murder is really ready to speak his truth and, you know what I'm saying, live in his truth, it's not going to be, they're not going to be together.
Well, see, I don't exactly believe that with Uncle Clifford, because Uncle Clifford is living out loud. We know that, right? But living out loud with somebody else, Uncle Clifford has his own thing that he's scared about. He's scared about people coming to kill him. Every time Little Murder's like, yeah, I want to be with you. He's like, do you know what happened to these people when they went down to the river? They got chopped up. Remember what happened to this person? So Uncle Clifford is also hesitant as well to show that relationship, but really Little Murder's the one that's going to have to really come on out and be like, hey, this is what it is. I'm Little Murder. This is my girl. This is my boo. And y'all come step to us, then we going to take care of you. But the part in the what's next, the next episode, I know I'm getting ahead, Cause I'm like way ahead, y'all. I'm way ahead. What's going on, y'all? I appreciate y'all for joining. Definitely hit me with that like. I appreciate y'all. What I'm seeing in this next episode that's coming with Big T, and Big T is upset. Wardy's holding him back. Okay. Rome is holding him back. And who else could he be yelling at? He can't be yelling at Miss Mississippi. Right? He gotta be yelling at Little Murder. Why is he yelling at Little Murder? Because maybe he found one of the postcards that he was about to send out to Uncle Clifford. And Big T probably got jealous and was like, who is this you sending stuff to? Oh, Uncle Clifford, I know Uncle Clifford. It's you and Uncle Clifford? And he probably went crazy. He's like, you supposed to be my man.
I don't know.
So that's my theory.
I think that's a reach. I think it's a reach because...
There you go with that word. It's a reach. Watch it happen. Chime in below, fam. Okay, Apple Pie Alamo agree with me. Let me see something.
I think it's presumptuous, though.
Go ahead.
I think it might be a bit presumptuous because it's not like they're together. It's not like Lil Murder and Big Teak are together.
Listen, Big Teak don't look like he got it all up there. Okay? So the way you thinking is not the way Big Teak thinking. After they had that long conversation on the steps, right?
It was nothing
yo, man, you know, your letters got me through. Your lyrics got me through. I appreciate you. And then they did this. And they was looking in these others' eyes. And then they looked away. Because, you know, they thugs, right? So the thing about it is, like, I believe... You think I'm reaching, but listen, I'm usually right on this thing. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's all good. Family, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's all good. But I believe, because the last time we saw him, right, at the end of this episode, they was on the steps doing their little rebonding thing. Mm-hmm. The next scene that opens up for the next episode, we may see your boy Lil Murder getting it in with Big T. If we see that, it's gonna be crazy, right? Chime in below, family. Hey, I appreciate you all for your comments. Let me see what's going on. Go ahead, Amy. With anything you got to say?
I said, you know, you are usually right with some of your prediction and presumptions. So I mean, I'm gonna hold my ground. That I think it's a little presumptuous, but we'll see.
Listen, shout out to Katori Hall, the writer, the executive producer, and the showrunner of this show. See, a lot of people really, like, even you said, I think you said it, a couple of people said it. A lot of people kind of slept on this show. What's up, Coffee? What's good? A lot of people slept on this show. And they thought it was just a stripper show. Right. Okay? They thought it was just a stripper show. That's it. No. This has a really in-depth, like, issues and things that goes on in our community that we don't talk about, that nobody really talks about and nobody really knows about. You know, the down low rappers, we know about that, right? But this goes really deep to the essence, to the emotions, to the core of people and their issues.
To the culture of lying about your age, you know, young girls lying about being older.
Let's talk about that. Whew. Let's talk about that. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to talk about this? That's that's another level. That's another level within itself. All right. So we good. So we that's the predictions. Write it down, fam. VACAY says that your boy Lil Murder and Big T, they had something going on. And possibly in the next episode or the episode after that, they gonna get it popping. They gonna get it popping, and they may get caught. They may get caught, and Big T gonna front like, yo, what you doing? You all right? All right. Whew, okay, what's up, Coffee? Let me see what's going on. We got a lot going on in the chat. Man, made me think of...
Keep it coming, y'all. Keep it coming.
Yeah. Again, I appreciate you all for jumping on. We got about, some rooms open. Hit me with some likes, fam. Appreciate it. Definitely helps the channel. Absolutely, it pushes it out as well. So more folks come on and we can have this discussion. I appreciate all of y'all. So let's talk about this. Man, oh man. Man.
It's deep.
That's what we about to talk about. Oh, okay. No, we didn't. Let me see. In Williams is way ahead. we about to get into that right now. I think they said it. Got to go back and watch it again. But Cortez, Miss Mercedes, and y'all chime in below. Help me out. What's the name of Tarika's stepmom, if you want to call her stepmom? What's her name? Right? Because we know Cortez, we know Mercedes, we know Tarika. What's her name? Right? So
I don't think Michelle is right.
All good. But let's talk about it. We find out that your girl Sadie's was 15 and she slept with this guy Cortez. Now, at the time, I'm thinking Cortez was this lady's boyfriend, right? That's at the time that I'm thinking.
No,
I don't know.
I think they
were they married?
I think she was his wife. Yeah.
Okay, so that may have been his wife, right? So Shell, that's her name, Shell.
Yeah.
Shell. Okay, Shell. Thank you, Isis. Thank you. Welcome to the show. Thank you, N. Williams. Shell is her name. Shell. Right. So Shell, Cortez married, right? Mercedes, 15 years old, lying, or did she lie? Did she lie, or did he think she was 18?
No, she lied. She said, I told him I was 18. She lied.
That's what she said?
Remember, because even in the tub, Shell was like, because she said something like, it ain't my fault, my breasts and hips came in early. And she was like, but it was your lips that, told him you were 18.
Okay.
So she blatantly lied.
So she said 18, she was clearly 15, she just wanted to be with him, got pregnant by Cortez, had Tarika, right? And then Cortez, before he died, he asked Shell to promise to take care of Tarika. Mm-hmm. Even though Shell knew that Tarika was Mercedes' daughter.
Right.
But
it was not just Cortez, obviously, that asked her to keep Tarika. Patrice didn't want Tarika with Mercedes either. Yeah,
because it's obvious, Patrice probably was like, Patrice part of church, and it's like, oh, my daughter's pregnant. That's a whole nother conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like bringing, how they do. Some of them do it and be like, oh, you bringing shame on the church, you bringing shame on the family, you young and getting pregnant, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like that whole thing, I'm sure she was trying to hide it from, the church or from whoever. And she wanted this lady to take care of Tarika. Man, serious issue. This is what I'm saying. Like, Katori Hall got that pen. For real. She's writing about issues that we all deal with in the hood.
So that leads me to the whole culture of it. Like, so in that, who's wrong? Because on the one hand, we could say Cortez got issues. Oh, Cortez is a pedophile. Oh, Cortez is preying on young girls. But if you have this young girl who knows she's underage, but and intentionally goes out and seeks this relationship or this encounter with this grown man, willingly lies about her age, who's at fault? Like, who's really at fault?
I mean, they both at fault. Because, number one, he shouldn't have been cheating on his wife. Number two, he shouldn't have been looking at young girls, right? Whether she was 18 or 19, she was still a teenager, and he wasn't. I don't know how old he was. That's the thing we got to find out. How old was he when he slept with Mercedes? Maybe he was 25. Maybe he was 26. But he was an adult, obviously, and she got pregnant. So, she's definitely a child. And it's like I said, it's both, because she lying and she knew she was sleeping with. Okay, family, chime in for me. Let me know. Is Shell Mercedes' sister? Because me and Amy been going back and forth. Is Shell Amy's biological sister? I need to know that, right? But
I don't think she is. I don't think she would be sleeping with. I don't think she would be sleeping with her sister's dude. Number one, and then I unless I missed it, I didn't catch any reference of Shell being her sister. Because and then like I said, in reference to Patrice, she didn't say Mama said or Mama didn't want. She say your mama. Your mama didn't even want, Terica with you.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes
Yeah.
as siblings we do the whole your mama, your daddy thing, but
Okay.
I don't think it was that.
Okay, so Naya and Isis say it's both not their fault. Okay, y'all say it's Cortez's fault because Cortez cheated. He was older. He knows she was younger, and he preyed on her. Right. At the same time, why does she lie? Think again. Why does she lie about her age? Why would she lie? If he was preying on her, and again, we talking about this as a family. If he's preying on her and she don't want him to prey on her, she wouldn't even be talking about how old she is. She would be like running out of there, like, help me. But it's obvious that it's unfortunate. She wanted to sleep with him. And he's like, how old are you? Well, I'm 18. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was his fault definitely for preying on her and cheating on his wife and the whole nine. Definitely he takes the blame for that. At the same time, it's like, hey, she's 15, being fast, right? Mm-hmm. Being fast. And she did what she did, right? There you go. She was in love with him. Thank you. She was in love with him. N. Williams, thank you, right? Okay. It's a lot going on. We got a lot in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Y'all definitely chiming in. Okay. Let me see. Isis. This is what Isis. Very interesting. Doesn't matter. She can't be judged as an adult. She's a child doing childish things. Okay.
Okay.
On one end, that's her opinion. What you think, Amy?
Absolutely. Definitely can't take away anybody's opinion, but at the same time, there's accountability, right? Mm-hmm. You can't set a trap because that's essentially what you did. You set a trap for this man. You know what I'm saying? You can't set a trap for someone and then hide under the guise of, oh, I was
a child, but you was claiming you was 18.
Right. You're fully
claiming you an adult. So you lying because you in love with him, as N. Williams said. You wanted to get with him because you was in love with him.
Right.
So you lie. So somebody got to take it. All right. Okay. Man, this is good. This is good stuff. We really getting into it today. I appreciate y'all, family. Definitely hit that like button. Definitely share this because this is some good conversation.
It is.
Let me see. Okay, let's see right here. This is what Apple Pie Alamo said. I would put it past Patrice to try to get money out of Mercedes getting pregnant by the married man. Patrice probably made them give her money. Wow.
I wouldn't be surprised because that lady is ratchet.
Apple pie.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Yeah. True. Absolutely. So honestly, like, this is definitely a touchy issue, obviously, because we getting a whole lot of dialogue here. I mean, think about it. If your child was 15, if you had a child, young girl, 15, right? My niece, she about to be 15, right? You had a young child, and, she was just developed, highly developed in all areas. Mm-hmm. And she doing what she doing, and she sees this guy, and she really likes this guy. She really wouldn't get with this guy. She don't know whether he married or not. We still trying to find out if they are related, if she knew that he was married to Shell. That's what I really want to find out. Did Mercedes intentionally do this and know that this is Shell's man or husband and I want to be with him? This is good stuff. Okay.
And then, the flip of that is Shell. Like, I'm going to be a little biased because I am a woman. And say, as women, it just kind of goes to show the lengths that we go to and the things that we do. One, for love. Two, to stay in a relationship. Or three, to show our loyalty. Mm-hmm. Like, infidelity is one thing. Infidelity and then embracing a child is another thing. And then raising this child because it's this man's dying wish is something totally different. Like, I don't know how many women, can say they would have done that, or the ones that have done that. Like, when I share this with you, that just kind of struck a chord with me when she said that, like, I've wasted so many years of my life being loyal to a man who wasn't loyal to me when he walked this earth.
Right.
So,
Right.
but and she's not, and that this is like kind of, I guess, the silver lining or the beauty of it is that even in that, she feels how she feels. How do you think I feel having to look in the face of his mistake every day? But never once does she mistreat Terica.
Let's talk about that. And ladies, Isis, Naya, I agree with y'all. You know what I'm saying? The adult is the most responsible. They're responsible for what they did. I totally agree with you. So let's talk about the real issue, though, the current issue, though. Nobody's talking about Terica. Out of everything we talking about, the child that was born out of that whole situation is suffering and trying to reach out to her mama and try to connect with her mama. And we see the dysfunction in Mercedes and not being able to really connect as a mother with her child because she's trying to get the money, right? She's trying to get her money up. She's trying to do some things. She's trying to get in a better situation. We applaud her for that. But while she was on that pole with the coach, with Farrah, the gummy bear, she was calling, she got in trouble for driving around with Shell in the back drunk, trying to get help, trying to get food, right? Shell was probably so drunk, she couldn't even cook her any food.
Right.
So she went to grandma, past the grandma to get those extra boxes of food just so she can get something to eat.
Well, it has to have not been food in the house because remember, Shell makes the reference to not having a job.
Right.
So, this is like aftermath of the pandemic.
She lost her job. Exactly.
Right. She lost her job. So there's no food in the house.
There's no food. Ain't no money coming in. Cortez, I don't know if he had any type of will or anything, but there was no money there. So Terica walking around starving, jumping in the car, driving to get food from her grandma, right? It's crazy. It's wild. It's like, man, wow. This is a wild episode, right? Okay. I see. Listen, when I give y'all the thumbs up, just know I'm reading your comments. Yeah, I'm reading your comments. Yeah, so let's talk about Terica, man. I mean, honestly, Terica is the one that's suffering throughout this whole thing.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, Shell, she's upset. She's going to be upset like forever because Cortez did what he did. Who knows if she ever going to forgive him for what he did. But every time she looks in Terica's face, she going to see Mercedes. She going to see Cortez. So now she dealing with that trauma every single day. And that's why she was drinking, because number one, she lost her job. Number two, she's looking at that and feeling guilty and feeling upset about what Cortez did.
And to take it even a layer deeper, she doesn't have children of her own.
Right. Can she have children of her own? That's the real question.
Yeah, we don't know that yet. But if she can, that's one thing. If she can't, oh my God.
Yeah. How? Like, how do you deal with that? Ladies, chime in. How do you deal with that? Not being able to have a child, but raising somebody else's child, and your husband
from an affair, right?
Like that's deep within itself.
From an affair with a minor.
Right. Jeez. With a minor. Exactly. Crazy. So yeah, like at this point, like Terica, she gonna need therapy. I think they all need therapy. Like seriously.
I need therapy.
We all gonna need therapy after this season. Cause it's bringing up some stuff. Like it's really, that's why I salute Katori Hall, because she is, what she's doing? She's taking the Band-Aid off.
Yeah.
Of a lot of these issues that a lot of us deal in the community. And we're talking about it right now. Just know, a lot of the stuff we saying, again, these are just thoughts, and they don't reflect, or they don't all reflect what the channel feels, but I'm just saying, we're just talking about a family as a family here today, right? So we definitely got our prayers out for Terica, and let's move on from that. If we can, let's move on from that. Okay, I think we discussed it. Good job, family. Thank you for chiming in with that. What else stood out?
I mean, I don't know if you guys covered it, when I was out, but I mean, we got to talk about Roulette and Whisper. Like, Whisper, first of all, Whisper creeps me out. First and foremost. She is like super creepy.
Yeah.
And, now, her and Roulette definitely have some chemistry on the stage.
Yep.
hands down. They absolutely have some chemistry on the stage, undeniable.
Mm-hmm.
But like, is she going to contribute to Roulette's behavior? Like, she already gave her a little something, something.
Yeah.
Gave a little bump, a little something,
A
something.
little all that. Yeah.
So we already know that. But I want to say something, but I'm gonna leave it alone because I was like, ew. How that whole bathroom scene came about.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, like, ew. Anyway.
Yeah. we know about that. We know. Okay, we got that.
But yeah.
But here's what I want to talk about. You talking about Roulette. Let's fast forward a little bit. Let's talk about Duffy and Roulette. Duffy is Gidget's ex-boyfriend. Remember, he came through. Big L saw him. He was all crying. He's like, come on, man. Let's go see these ladies. And come to find out, Duffy, the white boy, Duffy gave Gidget's mom COVID, and that's how she died. Crazy, right? So now he up in the paint, and now he trying to, holler at Roulette. Talking about, yeah, I like that move, that cockstorm or whatever move it was. And she's like, what? Right? So now it looked like Duffy and Roulette, they gonna get together. But at the end, we saw that whole oxycodone that fell after Roulette was getting out the car after serving somebody else.
So I
and now Roulette know what's going on.
I think the point of that too, of her, not the point, but I think what's gonna happen from that is when Uncle Clifford finds out what she really doing, the rules that she's breaking, I think she's going to kind of rely on Big L to kind of keep her from getting thrown out of the paint, because now I got some dirt on you. How you gonna help me out this situation?
That's a good point. Well, again, we're gonna see again. If you haven't seen my what's next episode, definitely check that out after you see this. We're gonna see that Roulette may get in trouble, or somebody gonna try to get Roulette in trouble, talking about she breaking the rules, because she is breaking the rule, and Roulette gonna be fighting. She gonna be fighting. It's like, don't mess up my money, So yeah, we gonna see what happens in this next episode. But yeah, Roulette definitely has something on Big L. That is a good point. Like, hey, I saw your boy out back loading up, a little bit of product. What's up with that? So I think we're gonna see more of Roulette. Honestly, like, Roulette is stomping on dangerous ground, and it's still early in the season. So I don't know what y'all think. Do you think that somebody gonna kill Roulette? I don't know. People talking like that.
So. I don't think so, because that's not. I mean, with the exception of the finale of season 1, we don't really see a lot of like violence. So I don't. If it goes that way, I would be shocked that the show takes a violent turn. But I think it's gonna definitely be. I think it's gonna hurt. She and Autumn Night, she and Haley are gonna come to. They're gonna come to head. Like, it's gonna come to head with them.
Who? Roulette and Haley?
Yeah, because like I think once it all comes out, like with what she's doing and what's happening, she's gonna have an issue with Clifford, but then she's gonna have that issue with Haley as well.
Maybe.
Like,
listen, Haley got her own problems. She ain't trying to listen. The day-to-day, that's Uncle Clifford's job. The whole, they trying to buy the paint for $500,000 and dealing with those numbers and all of that. Yeah, that's what Haley gonna be dealing with, because again, Corbin. Let's talk about Corbin, man. This dude Corbin, he switched up. He's not the same Corbin we knew from last season. This dude is like really hungry for getting this property, getting the casino, getting the promised land, leasing it out. Like, he's really hungry for power. Like,
so
Corbin
much so
is
that
like,
he's offering to back Andre's run for.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Is Andre gonna run for mayor? Chime in below. Let me know, family. Is Andre gonna run for mayor, and is he gonna win against Lil Wayne Kyle with Corbin backing him up? That's a whole different thing. But you know what? The pastor may run too. You never know. That's what I'm saying. That they move in a lot of different things. Listen, if you remember when they was counting that money at the church, and the dude came in there. He was like, "Here's a slip.
Right.
You got to keep your people 6 feet away from each other and got to be at half capacity."
Right.
And remember what the pastor said? She said, "Well, if the neighbor was disturbed, guess what? Kyle, you just F with the wrong bitch."
Right.
That's what she said. So the pastor going after Kyle, Lil Wayne Kyle now, because he's trying to shut the church down.
But with that, that's why I think if Andre actually does run, he'll win, because like she will use whatever power she has to swing that vote.
Okay.
I don't think she'll run.
You don't think she'll run? Hey, listen, it could be Lil Wayne Kyle, Dre, and the pastor all running.
That's gonna be a crazy ballot.
Hey, listen, you never know. Because the way she writing, the way Katori Hall is writing right now, it's like you don't never know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen, fam.
Crazy ballot, though.
I see your comments. I appreciate y'all for coming. Yeah, I mean, you guys are definitely saying some good stuff. Listen, fam, like, man. So overall, what did you rate this again? Again, chime in below, fam. Rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10. Amy says 9. I say 10.5. I love it. I love the whole episode. It was amazing and revealing at the same time. But definitely chime in below. Drop your comments below. Let us know, what do you rate this episode on a scale of 1 to 10? Family, it's like, this was, again, the steamiest, sexiest, hottest episode I've ever seen. And it's going to get even hotter. It's going to be, listen, there's going to be more fights going on. There's going to be a whole lot more going on. I'm already expecting that. Roulette is definitely turning it up. Like she brought a whole new energy to this thing.
Yeah.
And Mercedes with her whole new love, right? Which is Farrah mostly. They look like they're going to fall in love or something going to go on. And hey, you never know.
But I had another thought about that.
Okay.
So when Mercedes left, when she had to get up, to ask her phone to tend to Terica.
Yeah.
Coach and Farrah, they're still doing their thing.
Right.
So maybe I still think it's gonna be a situationship between Farrah and Mercedes. But I also think there's gonna be an appreciation to some degree now.
Yeah.
Coach to Farrah. Because I think she's gonna tap into something that he hasn't seen from her. Okay. Listen, we gonna see, man. Like this, man. I really like this show. I've always liked the show, but this season, to me, they turned it up. You know what I'm saying? And it was dope. Shout out to everybody that know about New Orleans, right? My New Orleans folks out there. Shout out to y'all. They showed Big Frida perform and then introduce Little Murder Miss Mississippi. That was dope too. And there's a lot of dope moments in this thing. I'm looking forward to seeing Meg Thee Stallion come through for real. I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes down. Yeah. So I see, and Williams with a 10. And family, like there's a lot going on here. And I appreciate you all for watching. Listen, fam, we're going to do this again. I appreciate you all for coming through. Look out for more lives. Look out for more lives. We're going to do some more lives. We're going to get really into it. And guess what we're going to do next? Guess what we're going to do next? What are we going to do next?
We're going to do the Shy, y'all. So if y'all loving the Shy, man, that's coming Friday. So we're going to see how we can get on. Maybe that Friday or maybe that Saturday. We'll see. We're going to definitely come live. We're going to talk about it. We're going to recap. We're going to do it all, fam. Fam, is there anything else we need to discuss? Is there anything we forgot to talk about? Definitely drop your comments below. Let me know. Drop your comments below. Was there anything that we forgot about that we didn't talk about? Right? We didn't talk. I think we covered Whisper. I think we covered Roulette. I think we covered Duffy, Big L.
Yeah, Big T.
How could I forget ISIS? Salute. How could I forget DJ Big Bone? How could I forget DJ Big Bone though? Can't forget about DJ Big Bone.
Listen, she gonna find her a spot at the paint.
Listen, exactly. She gonna make money one way or another.
She can't work the bar.
Big Bone is doing her thing, family. So again, we appreciate you, fam. Thank you so much again. If you just joined us, hit us with a like. Absolutely, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can get all the notifications. Definitely check out Amy Veronica as well. Definitely hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you guys for watching, and thank you so much for all your comments. Y'all was active today, for
Yes,
real. And if you're watching the
appreciate it.
playback, appreciate your likes and your support, fam. You already know. Oh yeah, we gonna keep this thing going just for y'all. So on behalf of Amy Veronica and myself, VACAY-J, until next time, salute.